Morning. Today we're working on the trim for an Aragorn cape. I always get that wrong. From Lord of the Rings. But one of the things that you kind of run into when you're trying to duplicate a cosplay piece as close to the original as possible is you can't always find the pattern that you need for the fabric or for the trim. So you kind of have to learn how to make your own. So that's what I'm doing today is I'm actually making my own trim for the Aragorn cape and getting it as close as I can freehand to the original stuff. So what I start out with is just making my own trim, and I make it as wide or as thin as I want it to be depending on the size of the cape. And I use the painter pens. And so what I actually do is I can actually draw my design that I want onto my own trim. And obviously it's not very dark, so what I have to do after that is I have to go over it, each one, with a darker white paint. You go over it a couple of times and then you can add little things to it so it looks like bigger petals on the little flowers. So you kind of have a little bit of creativity to work with there, and you'll get better at it. I was awful at it at first, but you'll get better at it as you start to try your own stuff. And then it kind of looks kind of plain, so I go back and I take a ribbon and I'll eventually glue this down with fabric glue so that we have a nice trim, a finished look all along the trim that you've hand painted. So in the next little episode, what we'll do is I'll be able to show you the full cape and how the trim looks on the cape. So that's it for now. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you.